University. News for the campus community and all of Delaware County. This is NewsLink Indiana.
Good evening and welcome to NewsLink Indiana. I'm Jager Burbank.
And I'm Allison Berger. Thank you for joining us this Wednesday night. Potholes in road construction often cause problems for people driving around Muncie, but now there may be some new reasons for detours. Kelsey Baker is live in Muncie with more information on what could cause backups. If you want to voice your opinion on the multiple road closings, you can attend the Board of Works meeting next Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Muncie is back to working out as Planet Fitness opened last Thursday. Many people have already signed up for membership. Jessica Knox has tips for a healthy workout routine. To find out more about Planet Fitness, you can visit their website at www.planetfitness.com. Well, Allison, I know I've been very thankful for this warmer weather. I've been able to bike to campus for the last 3 days. It's just been gorgeous.
It's been so nice wearing shorts again. Let's see if the weather will stay as mild as it has been. Kelsey Burr, what's it looking like? A former Ball State student who has been denied her request for her transcript will be confronting the university in court. Jordan Irons enrolled in the fall of 2011 but withdrew the following spring. Ball State is denying the release of her transcript due to an unpaid tuition. The university appealed a Lake County judge's order to give up her transcript, but it was dismissed in the Indiana Court of Appeals. Ball State will now ask the Supreme Court to review the case.
The search for the next president at Ball State has been narrowed down to 5 finalists. The search committee met this morning at the Hilton Hotel in O'Hare International Airport in Chicago. The head of the Presidential Search Committee and Board of Trustees member, Wayne S. Topinall, said the committee will provide more information after they conclude today's round of interviews. Cardinal Connection was inaugurated today at the new executive board for Ball State Student Government. NewsLink Indiana's Jason Poor has more on the group and what to expect. If you want to know more about Cardinal Connection, you can go to their website at bsucardinalconnection.com.
This week before finals is certainly stressful for college students, but this week Ball State has your back, literally. The recreation services and peer health educators are offering events this week as an outlet in the final stretch. Tonight in the Recreation Center, students had the chance to relieve stress through a bungee run, an obstacle course, a wrecking ball, and human hamster balls. Students also were able to unleash their inner child in forms of entertainment by playing with sand and coloring books. Free massages were also available to students. For more information on future events this week and for health tips, go to facebook.com and search BSU Health Education.
U.S. troops landed for a military exercise in Poland. Find out why after the break.
And the sound of bulldozers could be heard throughout downtown today. What's going up, coming up.
This is NewsLink Indiana.
As the crisis in the Ukraine unfolds, the U.S. is reacting both diplomatically and with military intervention.
Joe Biden said Ukraine is on the verge of being torn apart. Drew Bogues joins us now with the U.S. response.
In recent weeks, pro-Russian mutinists have seized administration buildings in at least a dozen towns in the Ukrainian eastern region. The U.S. has called on Moscow to ask pro-Russian gunmen to lay down their weapons and leave public buildings. It has also urged Russia to tone down its economic sanctions to Ukraine. American paratroopers arrived in Poland Wednesday as a part of a 600-strong deployment to Russia's jittery NATO neighbors in Eastern Europe. The act is a clear message to the foreign minister of Moscow, which responded today saying it is ready to react military if interests are attacked in Ukraine. Yesterday, Vice President Joe Biden was in Ukraine, promising the U.S. support for the nation that is amid its crisis. Biden held a joint news conference with Ukrainian's prime minister. He promised financial support, assistance in reducing Ukrainians' dependence on Russian energy sources, and non-lethal aid for security forces.
As you all know well, we have a significant Ukrainian-American population. We stand with you. And it is not just a foreign policy judgment, it is a personal, it's an emotional commitment as well by millions of Americans.
Biden also called to Russia to stop supporting pro-Russian militants and that have seized several government buildings in Ukraine, and of warning additional sanctions if Russia does not heed the warning.
All right, thank you, Drew.
And now for our time to look for our NewsLink headlines.
President Obama arrived in Japan today for the first stop of a week-long Asia tour. A joint press conference is set with the Japanese Prime Minister for 11 p.m. tonight, where Obama will likely face many questions about the crisis in the Ukraine. He will also push for the 12-nation Trans-Pacific Partnership to spur trade and boost the U.S. economy. After this first stop in Japan, President Obama will travel to South Korea, Malaysia, and the Philippines.
Now, last month, the city of Muncie and the Arc of Indiana announced plans for a new hotel in downtown Muncie. NewsLink Indiana's Andy Wright is live with details on the progress of the project. The hotel, along with the training center, is expected to be complete in the summer of 2015.
Well, we've had a beautiful sunny week, but is the sun here to stay for the weekend? Your NewsLink forecast is next.
And could the Cards beat the nationally ranked Hoosiers on the baseball diamond? That's ahead in sports.
This is NewsLink Indiana.
Well, Jacob, it finally feels like summer, and thank goodness.
I know I'm starting to get ready for some cookouts, but hopefully it's not going to rain out on us. Kelsey, please tell us that it's not going to rain on it.
On that day.
All right, thank you very much, Kelsey.
Looks like it's going to be warm.
We'll be right back with NewsLink Indiana.
This is NewsLink Indiana.
5 runs in the top of the 9th inning to end up losing 7-5. And also, guys, also on the national note, the NFL released their 2014 schedule just an hour ago. Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts will be taking on Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Football to open up the season.
Thanks, Rob. There'll be a party on the east side of campus open to Ball State students.
And a bluegrass country band is making its way to Ball State. Find out who it is coming up next in NewsLink Entertainment.
Do you wear this? NewsLink Indiana.
All right, Kelsey, how about a final look at weather?
Well, like I said, we'll have those partly sunny skies pretty much all week, so this weekend would be a good time to get outside and ride your bike, Jacob.
Well, that's all for tonight for NewsLink Indiana. For Rob Conant, I'm Jacob Burbank. Thank you for joining us this semester, and make sure to join us next semester.
And for Kelsey Burr, I'm Allison Berger. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the latest news. Enjoy your summer.